Well, good morning. Today is Monday, April 29th. No birthdays, no anniversaries. If you're new to my channel, if you're a new subscriber, if you let me know when your birthday is, I will sing to you whether you want me to or not. Well, obviously, if you leave me your name, I'm going to sing to you. But I do like singing happy birthday because that's your special day. It's just starting to rain. Great way to start off a trip, eh? But I'm going to drive the first leg till we get to Canada because Birdie does not like driving over a bridge. And I should have checked to see how far the Blue Water Bridge is. We're going across the Blue Water Bridge, which I think is 3 miles, but it might be a little bit more. I know the Mackinac Bridge is 5 miles. But Birdie has a rule, so I won't be filming because she doesn't want me the least bit distracted. But you are not allowed to talk. You are not allowed to have the radio on, and the windows have to be up. Heaven forbid if you fall over the side and go into the water with power windows, unless you got that little contraption, which I always say I'm going to get and I never get. You're going to drown. Well, probably the fall would kill you anyhow. Like what movie is that? What are you worried about? The fall will probably kill you. Well, that movie, it's an old movie. Let me know if you know what movie it is. Silly quotes, silly things stay in my mind. I don't understand why. I really don't. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. Birdie is my sister-in-law, in case anybody doesn't know that. B-I-R-D-I-E. Don't call her Bert, because she's not Bert and Ernie. So I call her Bert just to annoy her, because that's who I am. But, her real name is Roberta, but when she was little, her sister Barb couldn't say Roberta. She used to go Roberti, and so then they just shortened it to Birdie. So they called her Birdie. But anyway, I've known Birdie since I started dating Jim. I started dating Jim in 1967, January 18th. We met at school, and I've told this before. I was skipping class, and he was the hall monitor, because I don't know if they have hall monitors anymore. I know they have security guards, but you had to have a pass to go in the hall. And I was skipping my geometry class because I hated it. Oh, I got all A's in algebra, but geometry, oh, that really knocked me. I had a hard time with that. So I always skipped the class, and I was skipping with my best friend Sue, who we're still friends to this day. We were skipping class, and he was the hall monitor, and he pulled us over like we were in a car. Ding, 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 ding. Whatever. He asked us for our hall passes, and Sue had a hall pass. I didn't. So he was going to take me to the office, the counselor's office, so that I could get a demerit. And I didn't want a demerit because I was a good girl. And so he grabbed me by the arm, and there was a hallway like this, and he grabbed me by the arm, and the teacher went around the corner. I slapped my arm really hard, and I said, "Don't you ever touch me there again." And then the teacher came around and says, "Is there a problem?" And I says, "He will not leave me alone." And then he was trying to explain it, and I started to cry. You know, I don't like to cry, but I can bring them on when I have to. And so the teacher said, what class are you supposed to be in? And I said, geometry. He says, where is it at? And I says, it's Mr. Lush's class. And he said, get in there right now. I said, okay. So I went into the class. And then I thought, I'm done seeing Jim. I'm done seeing him. You know, he kind of held a vengeance. And he looked for us. And he did find us. Because Jim was like Sue and I used to go to all the football games. And Jim was the student manager of the football team. And so he saw us at a football game, and then he came over and struck up a conversation, and he started going out with Sue. And the rest is history. I told you this before. Sue we had a fight, and she kept saying I was a loser, because Chuck Sybeck, love of my life, wouldn't have anything to do with me. And so I said I could get Jim away from her, and I did. And I hated it. I couldn't stand him, but you know what? Opposites attract. Jim and I are opposite in a lot of ways, but we're similar in a lot of ways too. And unfortunately, the way we're similar is not good, because we both like to spend money. Neither one of us likes to save money, and both of us love credit. That's a bad combination. That's a really, really bad combination. But we've been married for 48 years. I can honestly say I've never wanted for anything. I have my health, I have my faith, I have my family. I'm the richest person in the world, as far as I'm concerned. If I could lose this weight, bing, that would be the cherry on the sundae. And you know what? I always bring it back to food. But I'm just so blessed. I have all of you guys that help me out, and I have so many friends. I had a friend last night, and we were talking each other off the ledge. And we're going to have a good May. We're both of us. We talked for a while, and they know me well enough to know that even though it was the middle of the night, they knew I was up because I don't go to bed until almost morning. So there was no worry about that because I was wide awake watching TV. And so we were able to help each other out, and that's all that matters. That's what we're here for. It's like we're each other's sponsor. And I have a good sponsor. I really do. So we're both going to dedicate the month of May. I'm not going to speak for her. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm dedicating the month of May in memory of my mother. I've never in my life wanted to disappoint my mother, and I just think that I'm going to have her watching over me in heaven, and I know I'm going to do well. I just know I'm going to do well. I'm going on vacation now, and it's going to be an easy vacation for me because I'm going to be really thoughtful and mindful of what I eat, and I'm going to enjoy it. And while I'm on the subject, thank you so much. You must have all said a quick little prayer, even though you're not watching this till tonight. It stopped raining. So, not to say that it won't start again because it's kind of cloudy, but for the most part, it stopped for now. But I'm so ready to start this again. I'm so ready to start losing weight again. And like I said yesterday, I'm halfway there. And when you get halfway, you have to make a decision. It reminds me of another story when I reached a halfway point. One time when Jim and I were really low on money, and we didn't have any money, and we kept putting off getting our license plates, and we weren't driving. Jim was had a company van, so he didn't have to worry about it. And then one day I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go get our license plates today. So I walked to the Secretary of State, which was about 4 miles away. And I got halfway there, and it started pouring a torrential rain, and I was getting soaked. And at that point, I could have turned around and went home, but I thought, no, I'm halfway there. Let's keep on going. And so I went on and kept on walking until I got to the thing, which was by Montgomery Wards, to the Secretary of State. And I saw a sign, and I thought, I'm going to go in there and pick up an employment thing for Christmas help, and I'm going to work for Christmas, and I'm going to earn some money. And I'm just going to pick up the application. And I went in, and the personnel manager said, can you stay for an interview? And I went, no, look at me. I look like a drowned rat. And she says, no, that's okay. We still want to interview you. So they hired me, and I started work the very next day. And I worked there, started off as a cashier, and worked my way all the way up to the manager of the women's department. So it just shows you that with a little bit of perseverance, you can change your life. And it changed my life in more than one way, because up until then I was afraid to leave my house. I didn't want to be alone. Everything just fell into place. And I think that this is happening now. Everything's fallen into place. So I'm going to stick with this. I really am. So, okay, we're at Birdie's. Let's go see what's taking her so long. She should be running out here for me. I shouldn't have to go in there looking for her. There she is.
Hello, my friends. Guess where we're going? We're going on a road trip.
Yeah, and I'm driving first.
And she has me for 4 days.
And what do I always bring on our trips?
An apple.
Do I have it?
Yes, yes. Here's the apple. It goes everywhere with us. It's like the traveling gnome.
We bring it everywhere we go.
Everywhere. We don't eat it. We just take it with us.
We bring it along.
It's a gnome.
All right, well, we'll see you when we get to the border.
All right, bye.
Okay, we've arrived a little while ago. Lynn gave us lunch. Now she's making dinner.
Trying. I'm going to make Dale make it.
And Birdie should be doing stuff, but she's just standing around.
I'm making myself a cup of coffee because I'm good. Well, Dale set it up. All I have to do is fetch it.
I showed you how.
What the hell is that?
This is my salad shooter.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to watch the videos, but I wanted to share them. Suzanne _ WW Life did the Get to Know Me tag, and I left a link down below so you can go check her out. And then Joan's Pointed Plate did the Perfect Subscriber plate video, so I left her link too down below. So go over to their channels and check them out. I ran the videos. This is terrible. I didn't watch the videos. I ran the videos while I was talking with my cousin, and I'm going to watch them again when I'm traveling back home on my vacation, from my vacation, because I'm in Toronto right now. So I didn't get a chance to watch them, but I wanted you to get a view time from it, so I gave you a like, I left you a comment, and I'm going to share it on my videos today. So go over there and check them out. And I promise you, Joan and Suzanne, I will come and check your channel out. Not your channel, your videos.
We
do
do
standard
standard.
Okay, we're going to end the video now. These guys got to stop talking long enough.
Okay.
Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, my friends. You'll miss me until tomorrow, because I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm going to put her on there tomorrow.
Did you show them the apple? The traveling apple.
Where's Apple now?
It was on the table, dining room table.
I think we moved it. Hold on.
No, it's still there.
Let's show you the apple.
table.
This is a joke between me and Bertie, because everywhere I go, I bring my apple.
Never eats it.
It travels.
I never eat it. It's just in case I get hungry.
So travels.
All right, give this video a like.
Bye.
Say goodbye to Bertie.
Bye, Birdie.
Say goodbye to
Birdie.
Lynn.
Bye, Lynn.